my boy, man, coming back, not all the way there. So I'm gonna give you everything I have right now. But you heard all these guys talking about today. It's about character, education, performance. That's our motto. Because that's what we believe takes you to the next level. That's what we believe prepares you for this process. And it's a long journey to where you want to go. And it's not a sprint, it is a marathon. And I think about that. I think about these days when I was a little kid, running the football field of what these kids are going through now. I was that kid. You know what? It's only one part of the process. Eventually, you continue to grow up. You go through junior high. You go through high school. If you're fortunate enough to be good in high school, you have the opportunity to scholarship. Yeah. We talked about a process. We were very disciplined. Not everyone gets a scholarship to play Division I. Football, baseball, basketball. But guess what? There are 52 schools, one double A. The point is the scholarship is continued to play Division I. That's what we're about. We're trying to enhance your opportunities to get that scholarship, to build your profile, to take you where you want to go. Now, today, another part of that process. That's all it is. Today we're going to work out. We're going to learn some things. We're going to put together throughout this process that you're going to need to take with you. We're going to offer you all kind of tools for you to use. But that's what they are. They are tools for you to use. I'm glad all of you have come out. I'm excited to see you. I can't wait to see you guys down on the field working out. You know, when you talk about character, I think you heard Coach Boy really talk about the first thing. All right, right foot's out front.
What's it like, to put on this event, LT Academy, teaming with CFPO for the community, for, youth like this around the area?
It's really, I think, something that nobody else is really doing. And so for us, it's a great thing. I think it makes everyone happy, the community, the kids. It makes us happy because we feel like we're doing something to enhance these student athletes' opportunities to make it to the next level and enhance their performance on the field.
What motivated you to start this event, teaming with CFPO and the LT, Academy altogether?
My story, of me, the way I grew up being a really good athlete, but not having anything like this in this type of area. I grew up not too far from here in Central Texas in Waco, and so I know throughout this area there's not much of this going on. And so this is really what motivated me and my team to pull this off.
Was there? You mentioned there was nothing like this when you were a kid. Is that what you're hoping a lot of these youths get out of this? Like some opportunity like this to work with somebody like you, like your trainers, things like that.
Absolutely. And then to take it beyond that, to build a relationship with these student athletes so that they can pick up a phone and call, anything that they're going through in terms of, the sports education part, and trying to make it to that next level. We're a phone call away, and then a lot of times some of the other events that we may be doing, like our big mini camp at TCU, we hope these kids, drive up in the area and experience that 3-day mini camp that we have there. That way we keep that connection with the kids and help them get to where they want to go.
What sets the LT Academy apart from other, academies? What do you try to do to differentiate yourself from a lot of other development?
I think it's the education component that we offer. Really it stands apart because no one is doing the educational component. You know, everyone works kids out, you know, and run them around, you know, but we do things off the field. You know, we educate the parents and the student athletes on the recruiting process, you know, test taking, even study hall stuff. You know, we try to offer all those different components to the student athlete.
And lastly, is something like this, do you know, the kind of the next phase of where you want to see maybe development or coaching even? Is something like this in the next phase of your career?
No, you know, this is how I consider coaching. You know, more of teaching.
Yeah.
You know, if you will, and this is, you know, this is something that I really enjoy. You know, because the thing about it, you know, these kids, you know, most of the time, you know, you're gonna get middle school kids and high school kids. Well, they had a great age in their life where you can have an impact on them. You know, you can help mold them and develop these student athletes. So that's what I look forward to, and continuing that part of teaching and coaching these student athletes.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, man.
All right, you got it.
Thank you very much.